What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm gonna write an intro right now.
Wouldn't hurt me, would you, sweetheart?
If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're returning back to my channel, welcome back to another goddamn video. Before we really get to this video, I need everybody that's watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. We subscribe, hit that bell, press all, so you will not miss a video from when I post. If you have a YouTube idea, make sure you put in my comments down below. If you have not already followed my social medias or subscribed to my second YouTube channel with Baby J, everything is going to be in the description down below. Y'all make sure y'all go tap with everything down there. And don't forget, when you subscribe, hit that bell, press all, so you will not miss a video, you will not miss an upload, and you will not miss a post. On that note, subscribe. Y'all, today I am back with another video, and y'all, today I am going to be Lord, I was just gonna say I'm back with another reaction video. Y'all, today I am back with another video, and y'all, I am going to be speaking on something that I seen on Instagram. Today we are going to be talking about the whole Jaden Ivey, I think that's his name, Jaden Ivey. Long story short, he went on his Instagram and he basically voiced his opinion about LGBTQ and how he feels and his beliefs and everything like that. I'm going to be speaking on the main thing. I'm not going to be speaking on all the extra stuff and all of the, you know what I'm saying, the back and forth, woo, and he say, she say, and whoever got their input in it or whatever the fuck. I'm going to speak on the root of the situation, which is him going live, speaking on it, speaking on his beliefs, and the team dropping him or letting him go, or however the word is. I'm going to be speaking on those two topics right there. All the extra shit I'm not speaking on. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, y'all. So I don't know where to start, but I'm gonna start somewhere. And as y'all can see, I got a blunt, and y'all know I blow down every time I talk. I smokes and I blow down. So I just want to start off by putting this screenshot over my face, and I'm gonna read the screenshot that's over my face right now. As y'all can see, I got the receipts in my phone, but y'all see the screenshot right here. Y'all see the screenshot. I'm finna pull the screenshot up and I'm finna read it. It says, Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls made a tweet and said, the Chicago Bulls announced today that the team has waived guard Jaden Ivey due to conduct, y'all know I'm a little slow, to the team. So, long story short, the Chicago Bulls released or waived guard Jaden Ivey due to the remarks and to the things that he said on his Instagram Live. Now, this is what he said on his Instagram Live. Let's go ahead and play the clip.
The world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that man, this man is crazy?
Okay, so y'all heard what he said. He basically said LGBTQ is talked about in the streets, is on billboards, is basically what the world knows today. LGBTQ community, LGBTQ this, LGBTQ that, LGBTQ, gay this, gay that, trans this, trans that, lesbian this, lesbian that, this that. And he basically said, because I got some insight, and y'all let me know if this is true what I was told. So I basically heard the football teams or the football players or whatever, the Chicago Bulls or whatever, I don't know, celebrates LGBTQ, and they asked, or they want each and every NFL player to wear like these LGBTQ jerseys and these LGBTQ clothes, and it just represent the LGBTQ, and to, you know what I'm saying, like do all of this, you know, just accept the LGBTQ basically. From what I was told, Jaden felt like that it was against his belief, it was against his religion to celebrate unrighteousness, as he said in his video. And I'm gonna just say this, and let me just hit this blunt one time. Let me just hit it one time. I'm gonna hit the blunt one time. and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just be fair all around the board. I'm gonna just be fair all around the boards. Each and everybody has their own opinion. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Everybody has the right to speak their mind. Everybody has the right to do what the fuck they want to do, say what the fuck they want to say. And I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, because the more I try to sugarcoat it, it's just gonna give off like I'm being fake, or like I'm just trying to pursue this image for YouTube, because I say what I want on my channel. And I'ma just be real. I'ma just be real across the board. Like, this finna be like a raw and uncut video. I'ma just go ahead and give it to y'all like how it is. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody can say what the fuck they want to say. No matter if you agree with it, no matter if you don't agree with it. And I honestly feel like, and I'm not here to take sides. I'm not here to say that Jaden is wrong, and I'm not here to say that Jaden is right, because I look at it from both sides, and I'm here to explain both sides. But I just want to get this out first. A lot of people in the community are judging him because of what his belief is. And I'm going to just say this. We all know from right from wrong. We all know right from wrong. And no matter how we switch it up, no matter how we make it sound, no matter how we try to juice it up, no matter how we try to spice it up and how we try to spin it around and turn it around, I was raised in the church. And y'all know about me. Y'all know I'm not the straightest man. Y'all know that I get down with the get down. Y'all know me. Story times on my YouTube, all of that. And people that know me know that I get down like that in real life. I am a part of the community in real life. That doesn't make it right, and that doesn't make it wrong. But I'm just saying, we all know right from wrong, and I'm telling y'all what's right. We all grew up in the church, and we all know that it was Adam and Eve. When this world was created, this is 1 and 1. And I'm not here, and I promise y'all, I'm not here to throw the Bible on y'all. I'm not here to preach to y'all. I'm not here to be y'all pastor and y'all bishop. I'm not here to tell y'all, oh, y'all gotta believe in this, and y'all gotta. But the facts is facts. Genesis 1 and 1. God created the heaven in the beginning. If I'm gonna quote it, I gotta quote it right. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. That's Genesis 1 and 1. And the only two people that was on heaven and earth was Adam and Eve. A man and a woman. And I'm telling y'all this as a bisexual man. My lifestyle is not the lifestyle that God wants. Because if he wanted that, it would have been Adam and Steve. But we all know homosexuality is not the right way to go. And it's not right. It's not. And I'm going to be fair across the board. Y'all can unsubscribe if y'all want to. Y'all can hate me if y'all want to. But if y'all believe in God, and y'all know what God is, and y'all know how God loves, and y'all know what comes with him, homosexuality does not come with that. Stealing does not come with that. Killing does not come with that. Backstabbing does not come with that. And we just gotta see it for what it is. We just gotta see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I first came out to my mama, and I'm not trying to get off track, but when I first came out to my mama, the first thing my mama told me was, it's not right. Your lifestyle is not right, and I don't agree with it. But she also said, nothing is going to change. You still my son, I'm going to love you the same. Regardless of how you live your life. Because the way you live your life is the way you live your life. And you're going to make your own decisions. And everybody that grows up makes their own decisions. You decide to live gay. It's a choice. It's not by force. It's a choice to live the lifestyle that you live. So the choice that I made is the choice that I made. And I know deep down inside that my lifestyle is not right. And at some point in my life, I have to fix it. But this is not about that. I'm just not going to drag that homosexuality is not right, because we all know, truthfully, that it's not right. He said nothing wrong. But what I also want to touch is Jaden. It's a time and a place. And you have to realize, too, that everybody doesn't believe in what you believe in. Just like how everybody doesn't believe what I believe in, and people don't agree with my lifestyle. Everybody doesn't agree with how you came the way that you came. Everybody doesn't agree with how you basically said what you said, which was correct. And we all know it's correct. We all know it's correct. But you have to have sympathy for others too as well. You really have to have sympathy for others as well. Because you don't know who you could have offended. You don't know if your coach was a part of the LGBTQ community. You don't know if you had some teammates that was on your team that you was playing ball with. You didn't know that some of them may or may not be a part of the LGBTQ community. You could have offended the coaches. You could have offended the players or your teammates. You could have offended anybody. And obviously, some people were offended. Obviously, some people on the Chicago Bulls team were offended because they waived you. They let you go. And I just want to say this. You have to be mindful of what you say and how you say it. And like I said, it's a time and it's a place. I also want to say, after he got the back, because, and I'm just going to keep it real. Another thing you can't do is force your beliefs on everybody. You can't force your beliefs on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like how the LGBTQ cannot force the sexuality that we live onto everybody, because everybody is not gay. Everybody does not fuck with the gay shit. Everybody doesn't believe a man and a man should be kissing. Everybody doesn't believe a woman and a woman should be in each other's cat box. Everybody doesn't believe that LGBTQ rights are supposed to be even existing. Some people are homophobic. Some people hate gays. But it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You can't force your beliefs onto everybody, because you don't know the stuff that us in the community, the people that's in the LGBTQ community, the straight people on the straight side doesn't know the bullshit, the hate, the goddamn traps and everything that we go through day to day to day to day to day. Y'all don't know what we go through. Y'all don't know the sleepless nights that we have. Y'all don't know the help that we cry out for. We are crying out for help because we want somebody to hear us. We want somebody to hear our story, because some of the people that's in the LGBTQ community have went through something traumatic as a child, or have went through something that I wouldn't say made them, but kind of made them be what they are. That goes for being gay, trans, lesbian, whatever, bisexual, whatever. Y'all don't know the stuff that we go through. And day in and day out, we have to put up with homophobia, and we have to put up with hate comments and threats and and all of this, all because we living in our truth, all because we can be who we are, and we don't have to hide in no closet. We don't have to be ashamed of ourselves. We don't have to hide our image, or we don't have to pretend to be somebody that we're not. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real all across the board. I'm not here bashing the LGBTQ, and I'm not here sticking up for the LGBTQ bashing the straights. Because us as LGBTQ people and us as a community, we do some wrongdoing to the straight side too. We know damn well these niggas not gay. We know damn well these niggas don't play that shit. We know damn well these niggas got wives and stuff like that. And we stay trying to force ourselves on them. I'm not saying me, because I don't do it. But I'm just saying majority of the gays force themselves on guys, force themselves on niggas, and wonder why we get so much hate. Wonder why we get talked about. Wonder why we going out embarrassing ourselves, fighting in the clubs, twerking on everybody and anybody, and not giving a fuck where we at, and just acting a motherfucking fool and shit like that. We do wrong just as well as straights does wrong. That's why I say I'm not choosing nobody's side when it comes to this shit. But Jaden, that's why I said, Jaden, you're right and you're also wrong. Because yes, you have a right to speak on whatever you want to speak on. Yes, you have a right to voice your opinion. But you don't have to make everything public, because you fumbled your own bag.
If you walked up to me right now and called me a stupid bitch and I slapped you, that is exhibiting two things. Both your freedom to call me a stupid bitch, your freedom of speech, and my freedom to whoop your ass. You might have freedom of speech, but you do not have freedom of consequences. And I think the internet has fucked up our minds so deeply that we genuinely believe we can get on here on this little box and say whatever the hell we want and people aren't gonna feel a way about it. Is it probably the smartest thing to use your little supercomputer phone device that you have in your pocket to live broadcast yourself to hundreds of thousands of people and start talking about every group in America that you hate? What is with NBA players, and what is the chokehold that Instagram Live has on them? You have way too much to lose to be living anything, to be going live to anybody. The last thing I would want if I were an NBA player is to be on live, where anything can happen. Somebody could call my name from downstairs. Somebody could call me and I could have a weird phone call. Something could start playing from my computer. Like, anything could happen. Somebody could pull out a firearm in my passenger seat, John Morant. Maybe start vlogging so you can take a bunch of videos, edit it later, and then watch it and really decide if you want to post that out to the internet. But not only that, calling out your employer, calling out the NBA on live, and saying that they're unrighteous for celebrating Pride Month, saying Catholicism is a fake religion, and your mother is the head coach for a Catholic university. There are consequences to saying those things on live, and then you want to act shocked when you get fired. You are an NBA player. Don't you have millions of dollars to go roll around in? Don't you have a ball to dribble or something? Why do you even have the time on your hands to be ranting and rampaging on Instagram Live for 60 plus minutes? The fact that he's gone on live and done these rants multiple times, somebody take his phone. Somebody who loves him, take his phone. Go rant to your therapist for 60 plus minutes. The public is not your friend. If you have a controversial thought, send it to your group chat. Send it to your mom. Send it to your homeboy. Send it to your homegirl. Send it to somebody personal who knows you, who knows what you mean and what you think. Don't tell us.
And come to find out, your family saying that you're crazy, and now your wife is not responding to you. When all you have to do is just keep how you felt to yourself. This is the video of him reacting to the internet, reacting to what he said. This is his response to the internet, basically. Let's play the clip.
They said my conduct is detrimental to the team, right? Why didn't they just say we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? Well, how is it conduct detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? I did nothing but practice with them, play with them, pass the ball to them, good teammate to them. Said good job, good shot. I said good job, good pass. Way to play, bro. right? I said these things to my teammates. Was never detrimental to them. So why is it that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls say that I'm detrimental to the team? How? Because I believe in the truth. I know Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. These things will happen in the Word of God. They hated Jesus Christ.
Okay, so y'all heard what he said. He basically said, what did he do to the team? He was basically being a good player, playing a good sport. You know what I'm saying? Showing gratitude, being on time, encouraging the guys, doing his part, being, you know what I'm saying? Doing what he's supposed to do. The same way that we can't force LGBTQ, the community and LGBTQ rights onto you, it's the same way you can't force us to accept your beliefs and how you feel about LGBTQ and how you feel about the LGBTQ community and how you feel about the LGBTQ rights onto us. Because like I said, you don't know who. And I'm saying nowadays, yes, LGBTQ is basically worldwide accepted. Basically worldwide accepted. You can find LGBTQ everywhere now. Anywhere, everywhere now. It's just accepted. You can just be who you are. You ain't gotta hide no more. But because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just bashing him and doing all of this and doing all of that and just because at the end of the day, he's telling the truth, y'all. He is. He's telling the truth. No matter how much I try to go against that, and I'm not going against it, he is telling the truth. You can believe me. You cannot believe me. You can do whatever. But he's telling the truth. Nothing that he's saying is wrong. Nothing that he's saying is wrong. But I feel like it's probably your delivery. And it's probably how you went about delivering it. You know what I'm saying? Your delivery and how you went about doing the delivering. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to go live on the internet or on Instagram or Twitter or whatever you was on and voice that. You could have just kept that to yourself. And obviously, it offended somebody on the team because they released you. And it's just like, now it's just like, instead of you being quiet, you kept going. And you talked about Stephen Curry and some more people. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's just getting kind of dragged out when you're only there to play basketball. You're there to play basketball. I don't see how LGBTQ and basketball even correlate. I don't even know how that correlates to begin with, because that doesn't even correlate. Like, a sexuality in basketball does not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't correlate. I'm just trying to figure it all out, but you just don't know who you will. You never know who. That's why you just gotta watch what you say. You really do gotta watch what you say, because obviously I don't know if the coach is a part of the LGBTQ community or some of the teammates or whatever, but obviously somebody didn't like what you said. Obviously somebody didn't like the comments that you made, and then for it to be going viral, and you making all this money, you put that at risk, and now you're without a job. It's just kind of like, I feel sorry for you, but at the same time, I don't feel sorry for you, because Wasn't nobody bothering you. Didn't nobody say nothing to you. Didn't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just came out of nowhere with this on a Monday night. You just came out of nowhere with this, and it blew up, and now everybody is just in a frenzy. Now everybody's just speaking on it, including myself, speaking on the whole situation. And you know, I honestly just don't know what else to say at this point, because I done said everything I needed to say. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to become a repeat, but people was offended by what you said. And it's just go. And I also want to say this, and I'm so glad this just popped up in my mind. I'm so glad this was just popped up in my mind. I'm just so glad this popped up in my mind. Y'all remember the whole DaBaby situation? When he got up on that stage and he said something about the LGBTQ community, and it went oh so viral, and people canceled him, and how he's just now coming back into the scene and being fucked with and being accepted, and motherfuckers is rocking with him, buying his tickets, going to his shows, supporting DaBaby. You remember when DaBaby got canceled over that whole LGBTQ situation or whatever? You didn't kinda, just saying, Boosie Badass, another person that always speaks on the LGBTQ community, but his daughter is a part of the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, you kinda, I'm not gonna say you didn't see it coming, but you kinda seen it coming. It's 2026. The LGBTQ is talked about every single day. I mean, let's be honest. You can't go nowhere without somebody talking about LGBTQ rights, LGBTQ community, gay this and gay that. Gay rights, pride. We got a whole month. Pride month. June. Pride month. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, let's be real. But at the same time though, at the same time, Jaden never told any lies. He never told any lies. Because if you going to live by the Bible, live a righteous life, and you know what I'm saying, and live by him, by his word, we know LGBTQ is not right. And I just want to say this too also. I want people to also stop trying to make it seem like LGBTQ was like the only sin. Because no sin is greater than the other sin. Just because we gay, or just because we like what we like, or just because we doing what we do, that doesn't make you just all perfectly and clean just because your sexuality is straight. Just because your sexuality is straight, that doesn't mean you're living a righteous life. Because a lot of straight niggas, are in the closet in DL, secretly living the life that we openly, each and every day we wake up, when we go out in public, when we go looking for jobs, when we go to our concerts, when we take our trips, when we get on the internet, when we do YouTube videos, we ourselves. We're not hiding. So, like I said, no sin is greater than the other sin. So while y'all judging us and pointing the finger at us, 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. Because yeah, you may be straight. You may got a woman at home. You can be straight as fuck. Don't fuck around with that gay shit. At the fuck all. At the fuck all. Ain't never been with no man. Ain't never a day in your motherfucking life been with another man. Another man ain't seen your penis. Another man ain't touched your booty. Another man ain't rubbed your legs. Another man ain't did no shower with you or got in the shower with you. Another man ain't tried to flirt with you. Another man ain't even tried you on that shit. But you just robbed your homeboy the other day. You just backdoored your homeboy the other day. You just went into the grocery store and killed and went on and had a mass shooting. Killed 37 people, 12 people. You riding in the car, and you drive in the middle of a crowd of people. You stealing at a Walmart. You stealing jewelry. You cheating on your wife. Let's get a little deeper. Hey, let's get a little deeper. You cheating on your wife. You got a wife and a girlfriend. You got a wife and a side piece. You might not be cheating with no man, but you cheating with another woman, and you supposed to be married. Ain't no sin greater than the other sin, baby. So really, when it comes down to it, when it boils down to it, ain't nobody got room to judge nobody. If we really want to put it on the table, ain't nobody really got no reason to judge nobody. I ain't got no business judging you. You ain't got no business judging me, baby. You ain't got no business judging me and how I live my lifestyle. Let me not get too passionate. Let me not get too mad. Let me not get too passionate. Let me not get too mad. Because my dad tried to do that shit. I'm sorry, and I'm cool with my dad, and I love my dad. And I talked to my dad just last week. He just helped me out last week, a couple of weeks ago. But when we had our little conversation, and I told him straight to his face, you don't agree with my lifestyle, but you can sit here and have a threesome with your baby mama and watch your baby mama eat another woman. But you don't like all that gay ass shit. And you don't believe in all that gay ass shit. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let me not get too passionate. I'm just keeping it real. Right is right and wrong is motherfucking wrong. I see it from both sides. And the both sides is, and this is going to be my final statement before I end out this video, because I don't want to get too passionate. But this is both sides I see it from. I see it as this. What Jaden said, what Jaden Ivey said, was not wrong. He was absolutely right. Everything that he said was right. Because homosexuality is not righteous. Homosexuality is not the path of the Lord. On the other hand, you can't force your beliefs on nobody else. You can't force your beliefs on the community. And you can't go out your way to offend people in the community, especially when they haven't done nothing to you, Jaden. Nothing to you. Unless it's something that we don't know about. And then you constantly speaking on it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And people just telling you to just be gay and to just play basketball and to, you know what I'm saying, just go get your CDLs and all types of bullshit and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out your way to offend nobody. And to just, you know what I'm saying, kind of like bash a little bit. And I'm saying that you was bashing because you wasn't, but I'm just saying. It's okay to voice your opinion, but it's a time to do it, And it's a place where you can do just that. Y'all, this is the end of this video. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments down below. Let me know exactly how you feel in the comments down below. Let me know exactly how you feel in the comments down below of this video right here today. I'm not gonna say nothing more. I'm not gonna say nothing less. I'm ready for y'all comments. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Because I can stand up what I say. And I feel like anything that I said in this video was not mean, was not hateful. I wasn't bashing nobody, and it was the truth by itself. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. When you subscribe, click that bell on so you will not miss no video. For when I upload, you will get every notification, every post, every upload, every video. If you have not already followed my social medias, everything's in the description down below. If you have a YouTube idea, put it in my comments down below. Second YouTube channel, in the description down below. All my social medias down below. Run it up. Fuck with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all, like I always say, before I end out this video, if you have a blunt, if you have a drink, if you have a shot, if you have a whatever, a vape pen or whatever, a vape, hit this with me. Let's go, right now. Yeah. And like I always say, I don't know when my next video gonna be, but it's gonna be soon. And I'm out. Peace. I'm out.